To enhance this F-150, I had already installed a Navigator center console with a wide top. And I did some custom painting. I painted this particular piece of trim, the top trim. But I wanted to further enhance this, so I bought another trim piece from an Expedition. And this one had the controls in this section at the top. So it's identical in dimensions, other than it had that control section for the HVAC. This is the piece that came out. What I'm going to do is modify this by installing a switch plate, but the switch plate will have one switch that I'm going to use for the auxiliary electric fan switch, the cooling fan. And then I've also got USB, colored USB connectors. So actually one of these is a voltage. So we all know that the 10th gens don't tell you what the real voltage is. It's either it's got the proper voltage or not. This will tell me the exact voltage when I start the vehicle up. I had to find a piece of plastic for this to be modified and install the switch plate. So I've already marked this off. I just found some clear plastic. I'll end up painting this. Cut the plastic out, put holes in it. It's not pretty like this, but you're not going to see the holes or the edges once it's in the vehicle in its position. And I also painted it red. I wanted to see what a nice accent color would look like. So I put some duplicolor red on here, and I've also put some clear on it. So we'll see how that turns out. But what I have to do now, that fits above this, and I have to cut with a Dremel. I'm going to cut all this interior area out so that I just have this perimeter for this piece. And then this will screw in and sandwich that red piece. And then I can mount the USB, the switch, the voltage gauge, all that in the console. Center console trim is degreased and ready for color matching the interior of the truck. Painting has been completed. You'll see that I added the black accent in the tray. I had to tape off for that. I also did the red accent, as you can see here. 2 USB ports are added. I've got a high and low amp USB. I've got the voltage gauge, which shows actual voltage instead of the dummy gauge on the dash. And here you'll see the electric cooling fan switch, which turns on the electric cooling fan manually, the fan that replaced the clutch-driven fan that you'll see in another one of my videos that relates to fuel economy improvement in the 10th generation F-150. Wiring's been completed on the back with these 2 leads going to the electric fan. The rest of the wiring will be wired into a fuse box location where I'll make sure I have enough amperage to support the USB and the voltage gauge. Console trim is installed. All I've got to do is turn on the key. So I've got switch power. 2 USB connections, one for my phone, one for my headphones. I've got the voltage readout, which is saying 11.6 volts right now. And I've got the auxiliary switch for my electric fan kit that replaced the clutch-driven fan. You should be able to hear that. Looks good and very functional. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. You can do nothing better than that to support my channel. Thanks for watching.